I want you to imagine something. You're waking up to the sounds of bombs in your neighborhood. In the space of a few heartbeats, your life changes. You grab your children and a few belongings and run. You have no time to say goodbyes. Your home becomes a memory and your future becomes an unknown question mark. Join me, Gladys, as I take you through The Refugee Next Door, rethinking life in the human lens. And this isn't a movie scene. It's real. It's happening today to millions of people. And yet, when we talk about refugees, we rarely hear about these stories. Instead, we hear about waves or swarms of people, about borders, about fears. We call it a refugee crisis. But maybe the crisis is how we choose to see the people living in it. Refugees are often portrayed as burdens or threats to jobs, to cultures, and to safety. But here is the truth. Refugees are not invaders. They are people, teachers, parents, engineers, farmers, and survivors. Take Hassan, for example. He fled the war in Egypt and arrived in Kenya in 2015. Within 3 years, he learned English, opened a small business, and started hiring local workers. Hassan didn't take jobs, he created them. His story is not an anomaly, it's part of a pattern. Study after study shows that when given the chance, refugees integrate, contribute, and uplift the community. But too often, that chance never comes. Borders close, applications drag on for years, family wait in campus with no future. We justify this with phrases like, we can't help everyone, or they should fix their own country. But those phrases ignore two truths. One, most refugees aren't coming to wealthy nations. They're being hosted by poorer countries, already stretched thin. And two, no one chooses to flee unless staying is even more dangerous. We need to rethink not only our policies, but our perceptions. That starts with language. When we describe people as floods, we reduce them to a threat. But when we say families seeking safety, we humanize them. Words matter. They shape the public's heart, and that shapes public's policy. We also need smarter, more compassionate solutions, efficient asylum processes, integration processes that work, community support that helps people not just to survive, but to thrive. Countries like Germany, Sweden, and Uganda have shown this is not just possible, it's beneficial. But most importantly, we need to listen. Behind every number is a name. Behind every policy is a person. Behind every refugee is a story. Like Hassan's or like Anika's story, who now dream of becoming